Hey, today we're going to be talking about skin in the game, what that means. It actually means something, working with others, forming strategic partners and business evangelists, those JV partners, honorable, respectable, best ethical practices, forward thought, meaning sharing and promoting your friends, your colleagues, your partners out there and what that means and how to do it and building your following. We all want more than that. I want you to hang around. If you guys are watching the Erin Strayer show from any other platform than Erin Strayer, click that link right above there and come on over to the Erin Strayer show. That way we can see you, we can say hi to you, we can uplift and shout you out here on the Erin Strayer show. We're all about uplifting and leverage amazing female entrepreneurs that are out there in the world doing things just a little bit differently. If you're here with us, make sure you say hello, share this video out, and do the things. You got just me today. Oh my gosh, I'm Erin Strayer. I help recovering corporate women to get beyond the now what stage of business. Because let's face it, most of them are just average, scared, and challenged. So bottom line, I help them revitalize, rejuvenate, and ignite their passion, providing them sassy transformational solutions to put the zip back in their business. I don't often talk about myself, but those are kind of some of the things that I do with my clients in my world, and it goes beyond just this platform of the Erin Strayer Show. So anyways, what we're going to talk about today, we got a whole lineup here. So again, if you're watching from any other platform than the Erin Strayer Show, go ahead and click that link right above and come on over here. We'll say hi to you. So hi, Sophia. It's good to see you. What are we going to talk about today? So number one, Sophia's on here. That's amazing. Sophia is an amazing person to partner with. She is part of my community. She is also part of my directory. She's from another country. She's from Portugal, you guys. And she is just an amazing colleague, collaborative partner, someone to have in your pocket for resources, for her talent, she's a massive project manager. So if that's something that you need in your business, I highly recommend you reach out to Sophia and say hey to her and start hanging out in her world. So working with others, as business owners, so often we have people that come into our community and into our world, and really, you want to spend more time with them. You want to get to know them. You want to make sure that you're promoting them as much as they're promoting you, as far as talking about you, recommending your services, making sure that you're in alignment with what they're doing, all of those things that are working with each other. But what comes along with that is when you go into an understanding with these partners, you want to respect their contracts. You want to respect. So in other words, it doesn't matter. Right, Sophia, I'm on here talking to you because you're here with me, honey. It doesn't matter that Sophia's in my community. It doesn't matter that she's part of my directory. If I bring her into service with me, I need to respect her contracts. I need to pay her when the payment's necessary, right? Like all the things that go with best practices, ethical practices, business practice, being human, being a good person. Let's just break it down and bring it down to the bottom here for people as far as what that looks like. Because if I, let's just call it what it is, if I stand in an ethical best practice scenario all the time with every single person that comes into my world, then I get to continue being integrous. I get to continue being an honorable business. I get to actually be a business because people continue to hire me, right? And refer me and be in my world and collaborate and want me to help with projects and want more of what I provide, because I do what I say I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it, how I'm going to do it. I honor what your requests are. We collaborate, we have conversations, we come to an understanding and an agreement, right? Oh my gosh, it's the best relationship ever, hands down, bottom line, ever. So working with others, 100% is skin in the game. Skin doesn't always have to be money, guys, right? Like, it doesn't always have to be monetary skin, right? So like if you're playing a game, you're playing the long game. You're going the extra mile, you're doing the distance. You're in it for the win, right? You're going the distance with the partners. You're doing what you say you're going to do. And in return, you know how they work, you know what they stand for, you know what exactly they do in their business, and you're able to promote them in just another way, in a better, more informed manner, because you've now had interactions with them, you've now had experience with them, and it just continues to grow one relationship at a time. Yeah, there's the little there's the little thing, right? Like what it actually means to be in relationship with another business minded person. It's all about the relationship, guys. It's not pitching people as soon as they reach out and say hi. It's not shoving your, here, buy my stuff. Here, buy my stuff. Here, buy my stuff. No, it's all about forming the relationships, forming those connections, making sure that those are strong and valid relationships before you try to sell them your stuff, right? Like, and actually, you won't have to sell them your stuff if you've already made a relationship with them. Gonna let that land. I'm gonna say that one more time. You don't have to sell them your stuff if you've already made a relationship with them. They will ask for it over and over and over again. They will ask for it because you've made the relationship ahead of time, because you've gone the extra mile to reach out, to be a person, be a human, interact, exchange, conversation, comment on somebody else's post. Don't just drop your post and run, people. Have some comment, have some interaction, have some feedback, be human if you want people to be human with you. So I'm just kind of going to let that land a little bit. And I want to kind of move on to what happens when those relationships are formed and when those strategic alliances are formed and when those best practices and that ethical behavior is followed through. So growing your community, skin in the game. I'm just going to stay on topic because I could totally go on a soapbox. Totally could go on a soapbox. And just really, I want to talk about what happens when those relationships are formed, when you have put time in, when you have put the effort in. You haven't waited for that person to reach out first, right? You've raised your hand and volunteered. Or I'll do that. I'm in. What do you need from me? How can I help? Right? You're not giving away the bank. You're just providing insight. One tip here, one tip there. How can I help? Right? Skin in the game again. Doesn't have to be monetary. Those best practices, being human, forming those relationships, those strategic partners become massive brand ambassadors for you. Massive. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? This show right now is broadcast on 11 different platforms in 5 different countries. Why? Why is that like that? Do you think? I don't know. I do. I know exactly why that is like that, because I've reached out, I've made the connections, I've formed the relationships, I've had the conversations. We together have come into agreements that our demographic is similar, right? Like that our reach would appreciate the information that each one of us is sharing. So those platforms that I'm on right now absolutely have corporate women in their demographic, absolutely have people that need this program, absolutely have amazing female entrepreneurs that would love to be a guest on the show so that they can be leveraged and uplifted with what they do, right? Those demographics completely are in alignment with what I do. The things that they teach are completely in alignment with what I teach. A couple of them in my agreements are, hey, be wise with what you choose. Be wise with what you choose, with what you put on my on my page, because not everything and not every guest that's going to be on your show, Erin, is going to line up with my tribe. So I'm very mindful of my guests, of the topic, of what's going forward because of that. It's just ethical. It's just ethical, people, to be in those relationships with those people, form those relationships. You're clear. You're super, super clear on what you want to present and how you want to present it and where you want to present it. And because of that sharing and that promoting of both people in that relationship grows, right? That sharing and that promoting, that crowd sharing that happens when my show is put in front of your demographic and vice versa, right? What happens then? That's, oh my gosh, I back Sophia Pacifico like nobody's business. I love what she teaches. I think she's amazing. I love everything about her. I think she's super, super ethical with the way that she does business, right? Like super ethical, right? A couple other people that are in the circle with me, right? Like one of the other people that shares and then I cross post and I promote, hands down, is RJ Redden with the Bot Signal. Why is that? Because I've gone into collaboration with her. I have sat for many, many hours with her. We have designed my eBot that is hooked to this show. So if you guys want show reminders, just type live in the comments. We'll make sure you get those. But my bot is made an extension of my personality because of my communication with RJ Redden and the Bot Signal. Okay, she is a professional bot builder. She builds bots for people in every single different lane possible that want people to follow them, that want to put butts in seats, as she said. So if you're doing a webinar, you're delivering a live stream, if you are having a seminar of some sort, if you got I don't know, whatever it is that you got going on, if you got a course that you want to deliver and you want to deliver it by the bot, she can do that for you. If you want to do like little 5-day challenges, if you want to give away a PDF freebie, if you want to do whatever you want to give away, whatever you want to do with your business, however, you're a wedding photographer and you want to advertise your services, you can upload videos, you can do audios in there, and she's your girl. She's absolutely amazing with her thought process, with who she talks to, with how she brings in your personality. And yeah, Angel, I know that you know RJ Redden and she's like off the charts, right? Like she is so personable and so funny. She makes me laugh so much. I adore her. I love how she does business. I love RJ Redden, and do get in touch with her, is what Angel says. And like hands down, adding a bot to my Erin Strayer show has increased my reach, has made my connection with my viewers so much more personal. It allows them to know what's going on. It gives them a choice. It's a two-way conversation. It is not like email, which it's me talking to you through email, where a bot is a two-way conversation. You can respond anytime to the messages because it comes through Facebook Messenger. So again, if you guys want reminders to my show, just type live in the comments. It'll come just a couple minutes before I'm on air, and it'll just kind of give you a little heads up with who my guest is, what's going on. If you want to be a guest on the show, there's a link for that in my bot. Lots and lots of people that watch me want to be on the show. This makes it easy for you. It's like super cool. So there's a lot of things that you can do with the bot, and I highly, highly recommend RJ Redden with the bot signal to help you put that together, bring your personality forward in your bot, and just make an extension of you and your business. It's really quite something, and it's an amazing interaction to be with her. Yeah, Angel, I know. Are you running a bot, Angel? I can't remember if you're running a bot or not with your business. But I just wanted to talk just a little bit more about, a couple other collaborations and things that are going on. Recently, just last week, I had Jane Powers on my show, and she graciously, oh my gosh, she is what is RJ Redden? She is a speak with confidence and sell with authority sales coach. So she teaches you how to nail your intromercial down in 17.5 seconds to capture, convert, and close your audience. 17.5 seconds. No kidding, people. If you want to have an impact on your people, I'm working to reformulate mine because I was all stuck in the boring snooze fest of an elevator pitch for years, right? Like years and years and years I've been on the snooze fest with the elevator pitch until Jane Powers entered my world. And she entered my world before she was on my show. We worked together on some things and have come into collaboration with a couple other things that are rolling on, which I really want to talk about this event that she's got going on in September. And it's a 3-day event. You sign up for it. It's $197 for a 3-day event. As soon as you walk in the door, you get your $197 back. If you guys want into that, I'll drop the links for that in the feed when we're done. I can't even recommend this event enough. It is in Phoenix, Arizona in September. There is an option for a VIP day. I think that's like $200 more, but that gets you like in a whole entire day. That's your only investment. It gets you like all kinds of things, lunch, all the days that you're there. It gets you breakout sessions. It gets you special lunch speakers. It gets you like VIP seating. I don't even know what else, hot seat stuff. But it's really, really, really amazing. And she's so funny and she's so creative and she's so skilled at what she does that I cannot recommend you hanging out in this lady's world enough. Like seriously enough. And she's so human. And you will absolutely fall in love with her the second she opens her mouth. She was on my show last week, Tuesday. She spoke for 58 minutes. So gracious, so freely given with her information. And if you guys want to like get the snooze out of your elevator pitch and go, she calls it an intromercial, and get on her 17.5 second intromercial, go watch my other show from Tuesday, and I'll drop the feeds to this Let's Talk Impact event in Phoenix in the feed. I highly recommend you guys go do it. Yeah, the elevator pitch, old news, snooze fest, no kidding, like blah blah blah. Like really, I gotta go to a networking event. How am I gonna knock the socks off of you, right? Like what exactly am I gonna say? What's your intromercial, Angel? I want to know. So Jane Powers rocks your world, takes you from snooze fest to knock your socks off intromercial, and people will be handing you their credit card. Bam, 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 just like that. So I'm refining mine. And it's tough. So this is what I got so far. Recovering corporate women. Hire me to get beyond the now what stage of business. Because let's face it, most are just average, scared, and challenged. So I help them revitalize, rejuvenate, and reignite their passion. And bottom line, I provide sassy transformational solutions that put the zip back in their business. That's what I got so far. I don't know yet. Just listen and have to work on it. Yeah, you have to work on it. I know. I've been working on mine for 2 weeks. And that's what I got so far. So let me know what you guys think about that. If you're watching the replay, let me know. So that's Jane Powers. And honestly, like I cannot even say enough about her and who she is as a person and how she will absolutely 100% rock your world. And what it does working with, hey, Sophia, good to see you. I saw you on earlier. When I started, what it will do when you start hanging out with people, not only that support you, but you support what they do, like this right here, right? That's skin in the game. You saying yes to your business, you saying, I need help, you saying, I'm going to invest in that, whatever that looks like, that investment, right? Because money's just energy, money's just time, right? You're right. I couldn't see your message because you were on your page. So that's what happens. You got to click that link above. If you're not on my page, you got to click that link above. So I'm glad you're here now. Skin in the game. Who are you accountable for being a soulpreneur? Not clocking in. Who knows that if you're showing up in your office at whatever time your office hours start. My office starts at 9 a.m. I'm in my office by 8 every day. Dressed, hair done, makeup on, just like this. On Wednesdays when I don't have shows, my hair is still done and my makeup's done and I still have earrings on and jewelry. I'm just saying, how are you showing up now that you're not punching the clock for somebody else? Who are you accountable for to get your stuff done? What do you say when you're not following through, when you miss your deadline, right? Like, who are you accountable for and to? Who are you accountable to? Do you have an accountability partner? Do you say, I'm going to do something, right? How did I get Jane back up there? I don't know. Let me drop that back down there. I got on a little soapbox there. But accountability is something that I'm pretty passionate about, and I 100% feel driven and a deep desire to hold my people and everybody in my circle accountable for the things that they're committed to doing. So if that's something that you guys want help with, I did I've launched a 5-day accountability series that actually is delivered via my eBot, and it's really pretty cool. And I'd love you to jump on that. So bottom line, we don't need another program. We don't need another project. We don't need all of these other things that people are trying to offer us. We just need to get them off. So just like me, I just need to implement all of these programs that I've already taken, that I've already invested in, that I've already spent the money for, that I already sat through the training, but I haven't applied to my business. I haven't taken XYZ and dumped it into my business. And I need to do that. So this 5-day, it's a free 5-day accountability session. It's called SAS, Summer Accountability Strategy Session. It'll be delivered through the bot. If that's something that you guys are interested in, just type SAS, S-A-S-S in the comments. I'll make sure that you get that link, or I'll just drop the link in the comments. You guys can hop on. But I'll make sure you get the link. If you type SAS in there, it won't be delivered via bot until you type SAS in, and I give you the link for that. So again, bot delivery, no email, no spam. You opt in. You say stop when you're ready to stop. That's all there is to it. It's a two-way conversation. It's really quite a beautiful thing. And I've got one more thing I want to talk about, because I'm really, really, really excited that I am going to be on the red carpet show tonight with Joey Garrity. If you guys watched the show Tuesday, Joey was my guest on the show Tuesday, and Joey is the founder of 113 Branding, and do the work, be accountable, just do it, right, Lisa? Amen. Just do it, do the work, but you got to be accountable to somebody. If you're not being accountable for yourself and you keep pushing stuff off, you got to be accountable to somebody. So that's available. So if you guys are watching now and you're interested in that accountability series, just put SAS, S-A-S-S in the comments. I'll make sure you get the link to sign up for that. No email, no nothing. It gets delivered via your messenger, Facebook Messenger. But yeah, I want to talk about Joey Garrity. I want to talk about her right now. I am on her show tonight. I'm super excited. I'm nervous too. I'm really, really nervous to be on her red carpet Guide to Visibility and Influence. And she is an outstanding total stand in the river, like stopping the downstream people, like catching them, turning them around, facing them forward. She is a huge champion for other people. She is very, very much all about spotlighting other brands, other people, helping you stand out, be visible. Hey, RJ, I totally was talking about you just a little bit ago. Joey, I'm thrilled to be on her show tonight. She does this superstar red carpet spotlight, and she interviews, like, really, you guys, I'm gonna get like really super nervous talking about it. She interviews 2 people a month. That's it for her red carpet Guide to Visibility. 2 people, and I am on her show tonight at 5 p.m. I will drop that link in here as well. I would love you guys to come and support me, say hi, cheer me on, make it so my fits don't sweat because I get nervous when I don't see my people. But that is tonight, and that's 5 o'clock tonight. And Joey's written a book that's all about visibility and influence, and how it's directly attached to your earning power. And it's really an interesting thing to be in her presence. She's so chill. She's totally zen. She worked in Hollywood for years, was handpicked by ABC Studios president to be branding of the multi-million-dollar Stargate movie. Back in the back, yeah, she was in Hollywood for over 15 years, branding movies, hanging out with movie stars, doing all the things in Hollywood. Now she's up in the Bay Area. She travels back and forth quite often, but I am on her red carpet show tonight. And we're going to be talking about respecting the green. You guys ever heard me talk about respecting the green? This is going to be off the charts tonight. So, you know what you're doing at 5? RJ, are you going to be there? It'll be 4 o'clock your time, honey. 5 o'clock Eastern. I can't wait to see you there. But I gotta take a drink. Hang on. But that's what's going on tonight. I can't wait to be on her show. I cannot wait to be featured guest. She's been blasting me all over social media. It's really quite something. I don't know what to do with that, and just being totally transparent and a lot of humble. I'm really excited about tonight and talking about respecting the green with Joey Garrity tonight. So if you're around tonight at 5 o'clock Eastern time, I would love to see you on the Joey Garrity show, the red carpet guide to visibility and influence, and I cannot wait for that. It's going to be off the charts. So what else? Recapping what we talked about today. We talked about skin in the game, what that means. Did we talk about money? The only part we talked about money was when it came to paying your joint venture people. That's when we talked about money. All the rest of the tips that I gave and presented and brought forward today about skin in the game to increase your reach, build your following, sharing and promoting other people, being in joint ventureship with other strategic partners, all was ethical best practice behaviors that should happen all the time. That's what I have to say today. If you guys have been here live with me so much, thank you so much. If you got any questions just before you go, I got just a little bit more time. If you have any questions for me as we're just heading off the show for right now. And again, you guys, if you want reminders to this show, to the Erin Strayer Show, just type live in the comments. That'll automatically flip my eBot to give you a little reminder. We talked about the SAS program and that accountability. So if you want that, you also can type SAS, S-A-S-S, in the comments. It will not flip my bot. I will send you a private link so that you can sign up for that bot if that's something that you choose. That is that 5-day summer accountability strategic session. And I would love for you to hop on that so that I can help you 5 days get some stuff done. Just get it done. You just got to get it done. It's a little accountability. There's a lot of Erin in there. We talk about detours and exits and what that looks like and why those come in to play. But yep, it's 5 days. I hit you in the morning. I hit you in the evening. We do a little check-in. And that's that. So again, thanks you guys for being here. My name's Erin Strayer, and Recovering Corporate Women. Hire me to get beyond the now what stage of business. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you right back here on the Erin Strayer Show. See ya.